Yeah, everything is good. Yeah,
Yeah, good, Ravi.
yeah. So our repository is ready now, friends, right? Our repository is ready now. We need to write what is that service class also, right? So right click new. Let's take what is that first. Let's take what is that interface, right? Interface. So let's take what is that com dot what is that service, and here what is that bank ibank user service, right? User service. Now finish user service. Inside that what we will do it now, let's take integer return type as a integer, right? Return type as a what? Integer. I'm taking what? Return type as an integer. Now here what is that? Save data. Save or save bank user, save bank user. Inside that let's give what is that bank user, right? Bank user. Okay, so now let's develop its implementation class also, right? Let's develop its implementation class also. Right click new. Let's take one class dot impl, package name impl, and here what we will do, give now bank user service impl, right? Service impl. Finish it. Now what we will do it now, here we will apply what is that at the rate service, and here what we will do it now, we will implement what I bank service user, right? Come on, inside that what is that one
Yes, sir.
abstract method is there, we need to override that abstract method. Okay, so this service class want to interact with what? Our what? Our repository. So here what we will do it now, we will make the has a relation na. Come on, at the private
Yes, sir.
what is that? Bank user service repository repo, and we will make this one as a what? Auto add. We will make this one as a what? Auto add. Now here what we will do it now, friends, here we will make this one as a, what is that? We will take the repo dot what? Save. We will call save, and here what we will do it now, we will send this bank account, right? And what we need what is that? Return what? Bank ID, right? Bank ID. And what we will here, we will hold this one as a, what is that? Integer ID. Yeah, and this ID we will return it, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine. Now friends, next step what we will do it now, we need to develop the controller na. Come on, we need to develop what is that? Controller. Come on.
Yes.
But before that what we will do it now, let's design what is that? Let's design our what? First form, right? First form. Let's design our what is that? First form. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now, come inside that resource, come inside the template, right click, take go inside that others, select HTML form, and let's take this one. So here what we will do it now, let's give what is that? Bank user register, right? Register dot what is that? HTML, right? HTML. Next and finish. Next and what? Finish it. Now fine. So here what we will do it now, friends, here we need what? Here theme leaf, right? We are going to use what is that? Theme leaf. Copy this URL, come here, and here let's take what is that? XML
XML colon NS.
NS XML NS colon TH equal to double quotes. Correct, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. So fine now, friends. So simple. What is that? Here we are getting what is that in the body section. First, what we need to do? Let's make this form as a dynamic form, right? Dynamic form. So here what we will do it now. Come inside that. What is that? Let's create one controller first, right? New. Let's take what is that? Com.rk.controller and here what bank user some noise is happening. Who's that? At the rate what is that? Controller, please,
Controller.
who's that? Recognize that person, friends. Controller, right? Controller. Okay. So here what is that? Let's take what? First let's take one method, right? Method. Which one will expose this? What is that? Form data, right? Form data. So for that purpose, what we will take it now? Let's take what? Public. What is that? String. I'm taking what is that? Public string. So register, right? So register and what is that? Return now null. Okay, so let's make this one as a what is that? Default URL, right? So how we will make this one as a what? Default URL get mapping inside that, just give slash, right? So let's return what is that? Model data itself only, right? So what I'm taking here, I'm taking model argument, model, right? Model, because we are planning to what is that? Make this one as a what? A dynamic, right? Prabhajot Singh. Yeah. No, actually, some like TV noise is happening in your background, right? So now fine, friends. Okay, now fine. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now, let's return what is that? Model attribute, inside that let's return what is that? Object, right? Model attribute, let's return what is that? Bank user, right? Bank user. Okay, so here what we will do it now, let's create what is a new bank user, right? Let's return this object itself only here, new bank user, right? So here what is that? On which page we are planning to return it now? On which plane, on which page we are planning to return it now? So this is the page, right?
Yeah.
Copy this page and what is that? Just return it. Okay, fine now. So let's design this page, right? Let's design this page now. Okay, so how we can design it now? After then what is that? We will write one more controller. Which one will send the data to what? Which one will store the data in the database, right? Which one will store the data in the database? Okay, fine now. So here again, open this one and come here, right? So here what I'm going to do now, let's take form action, right? Form action. So here what is that? TH. Let's take what is that? TH, because this is the theme leaf, right? Come on, theme leaf page. Okay, theme leaf form we are designing, right? So here what is that? So now let's make this one more here also. Shall I write it now only or later? What I can do now only or later? Now only, because this one will give Okay, no issues. Just now, other implementation logics we will write later. We will write later, right? But what we will do it now. Now let's write what is that method, post method also, right? First, okay. So I'm taking what is that one more method, saving for the saving the data, right? What is that string? String. What is that? Save bank user, right? Save bank user. This is the method. Okay, so which kind of methodology we are using now? Return null. Right now we are returning the null, later we will, and it will take as a, what is that, at the rate
Post mapping.
post mapping, right? Post mapping as a, what is that, let's take as a save data, right?
Yes.
Save. Okay, save. That's it. Later we will write the logic. Okay, so first, what is that, whenever we will make the request on this page, what we will get it now, we will get that form. After the second time, whenever we are submitting that, then this method will call, right? So okay, good. So here what we will do it now, friends, here let's take what is that, here let's take what is that URL. How we can take a URL of whatever method in a theme leaf, at the rate
At the rate.
curly bracket open, and what is that, save, like this only, right? Like this only, na?
Yes,
Come on.
Ravi.
Now after then, what is that method?
Yes,
We
Ravi.
will take what is that method, which kind of method we want, post, right? Post method. Post method. After then,
Yes,
what
Ravi.
if you want to make this form as a dynamic form? What you need to do, because we are exposing the object, right? We are exposing the object, right? New bank user we are exposing. So we will take what is that th. If the people are remember our Spring Boot MVC, when I was
Object.
no, listen, when I was explaining our Spring Boot MVC, there I explained everything. So those things only I'm using here, right? So th colon, what is that, object what is that, object equal to, what will be there now, friends? What will be there now? double colon dollar symbol, and what is that, this one, right? What is that, this one? Which one we
Controller
are,
class.
yeah, must match this one, otherwise what we will get, what is that problem. Now fine, okay, so we made that one, what is that, dynamic, right? Dynamic. Now here what I'm doing now, let's take what is that, pre, okay, pre tag. Okay, so inside that, what I'm doing now, account number, right? Account number, I'm taking input type equal to text, right? After then, what is that, in which field we need th colon field, right? th colon field equal to what we will give now, friends, star symbol, because if the field is there, we need to specify that, what is that, with what, star, and open bracket and a
Yes, sir.
close bracket, open bracket and a
Model
close bracket. And what we need to do, we need to
model class.
model class, open this model class, and take what is that, bank account, and then paste it.
Yes, Ravi.
Right, copy the same again for the another variable also, right? Here just change what is that, amount, right? Amount, and come inside that controller, yeah. So after then, what we need to do, we need, what is that, input type input type equal to submit and what is that value equal to register, right? Register. Okay, fine. Now after then what? If you want here what? Let's take what? Span inside that. Let's take what is that? th colon text, right? Text equal to, still we not specified, we will specify now itself only. Dollar symbol, open bracket, open curly bracket, and what is that? Now leave this field. Later we are going to write the logic inside that another controller method now here, so we will write it. Okay, so now that method. Okay, so here what is that? I want to save what is that? This data to our database, right? So we need to perform that operation also, right? So how we want to read the form data at the rate, what is that? Model attribute annotation is there, right?
Model attribute.
So
Yes, sir.
bank user
Register.
bank user, right? After then what is that? Model. Okay, fine. Model. Okay, so here what we will do it now. Next, what we will do it now, friends? We want what is that? To save the data. So here we need to make the has a relation with service class na. Come on. So private I bank service, right? I bank user service, and what we need to do, we want to make what is the, we need to make this one as a, what is that? Auto wire. And here what next what we need to do? Service dot what is that? Save, right? Save bank user and bank user, and this one will return what is that? Integer data id. Integer, what is that? id, right? Id. So here what is that? Let's send this one to what? To whom? Our form. First, what is that? Here also again we need to send what is that? Model dot what? Model dot add attribute, right? Add attribute. Here what is that? Message, right? Whatever message means the data is saved, those messages, right? Those messages I want. What is that? Bank, let's take double quotes, right? Bank user saved, right? Bank user saved with what is that? With what is that? id. What is that? id, right? Now plus id, right? Plus id, and after then what is that? Again we need to return that this one also, because that is the dynamic form, right? So again we need to return what is that? That object also on that on this form, right? On this form. So I'm returning that one also, because if this one we are not returning, means what we will get? We will get error. And in which page we want to return? This page only, right? This page only I want to return. So let's return it. Let's return it, right? Let's return it. Okay, fine. Now friends, so now our form and controller and everything is ready now. So next what we need to do? We need to, what is that? Data JPA configuration. Data JPA configuration also we need to write. So what I'm going to do now, I'm copying from the another project who will waste the time, because already we know that, right? Same things only. What I'm doing now, I'm copying this one. Copying this one, right? So inside this property, just I'm pasting. Okay, so now everything is ready, but still we took what is that? Security. We took what is that? Security. Sorry, we took what? We took security dependency also now. So we need to write what is that? We need to write security configuration also now. Come on.
Yes, sir.
We need to write security configuration also, right? So now in memory yeah, in memory security configuration I'm going to write it, friends. Same if the, I'll give the conclusion also. If the form kind of things is there, then we need to enable CSRF. Otherwise, if tokenizer concept is there, JWT, we don't need. I hope the people are remembered. I disabled that when I was using that, right? Come on. People are remember that I said, right? Later I will give the explanation about that. What is the CSRF, right? People are remember that when I was explaining is JWT.
Yes.
Yes, remember.
Yes, Ravi.
1 minute. OAuth and JWT both, when I was explaining at that time only JWT. Where the JWT examples?
Fourth one.
Fourth one.
Fourth
And fifth.
Yeah.
Fourth and fifth.
Yeah. Just I want to show that one only. I'm talking about that this line, friends. People are remember that.
remember.
Right at that time I said, right, I will give the explanation about that later, friends. Don't bother about now. Come on, people are remembered that.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, so fine. Okay, so here what is that? Right click new and take one class, and what is that? Config, and here take security config and finish it. Okay, here what we will do it now, at the rate configuration enable security, web security, right? Come on, enable web security, and here what we will do it now, extend web security configurer adapter na. Come on, people are forgetting
Yes,
everything.
Ravi.
Now finish.
No, Ravi.
Okay, fine now, friends. So here what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to write lengthy code, right? Because already people are remember that. My intention is what is that, to showing that what, to showing what, CSRF attack, okay, in our application. That's it. Okay, so fine now. So here what we will do it now, here let's take what, what is that, auth dot what is that, in memory, right? In memory I'm taking what is that, in memory, with what is that, with user I'm taking, let's take user.
Authentication.
No, let's take what is that, admin only, right? Admin only. And dot what is that, dot password, let's take, right? Password also I'm taking what is that, admin itself only.
Also,
Admin itself only, right? And what is that, authority also, authorities also I'm giving what is that, as a admin. That's it. Okay, that's it only, nothing extra things I'm taking. Okay, so now this one is ready now. Okay, now next what we will do it now, here what is that, I'm going to write just simple here itself only. What I'm going to write is http dot authorized request, right? Let's take what is that, any authorized request, after then what is that, any dot any request I'm taking, right? Any request, what is that, dot authenticated, right? And what I want what is that, login form, right? Dot form login, right? Dot form login. That's it, friend. Okay, this much only we need. Okay, extra nothing I don't want, right? That's it. So here by default, what is that, by default what is that, CSRF is what is that, enable, friends, right? Enable. That's why I disabled explicitly here na, on that day. Come on that day, that's why only I explicitly what is that, I disabled in this application. In this application, that's why if this one is not enabled by default, I can't disable here, right? Explicitly na. Come on, Hmm?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Ravi.
yeah, so fine now. So now what I'm going to do now here, just simple. First, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show the problem. First, I'm going to show it, show to you people what is that problem. Dot. What I'm going to do now, CSRF dot. What is that? I'm disabling now, right? Right now I'm disabling this one. Right now I'm disabling this one, right now I'm disabling this one. And what I'm going to do now, let's run our application and we will see that what is the problem first, right? So everyone is ready for that?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's run this application.
Yes, Ravi.
Right click, run Spring Boot application. Okay, now come here. Let's make, what is that? http://localhost. What is the port number we took, friends?
Check, Ravi. We do not remember because you copy pasted na that time.
Yeah, here itself only it will. So where it is, where
35,
9090, right?
35 something.
9090. 9090. Okay. Now hit it. We are getting the login form, right? So what we took the username and password, but one problem will come, right? Here one,
Admin.
no, one problem will come because we are not using, what is that? Bcrypt password encoder, right? So we need,
CSRF.
so here we need to
Oh, yes,
make this one, here we need to make this one as a note na. Come on, people are remembered or not?
Yes, Ravi.
Because we are not taking,
Yes, Ravi.
we need to, what is that? We need to take, what is that? Nope. I forgot, no one is reminded.
Nope.
Nope, right? Okay, because
Right.
because here
Yes, Ravi.
it's asking what is that encrypted password and we are not giving that, then it will with problem, right? So right click, run as, what is that? Spring Boot application again. So admin is a user and password also we took, what is that? Admin only, right? Now refresh it.
Yes, Ravi.
Now here put, what is that? Admin and admin, right? Now click on that. 500 problem. What is the problem? Why this one is giving the problem? Let's understand.
Your screen is freeze now.
Sorry, my screen is freeze. Huh?
At that time.
No,
Now
no,
is okay.
that's fine.
Why this problem we are getting? 1 minute, I'll check it.
Time, you need to check time diff estimate. It's related to curly bracket, I think.
In HTML not written that $sign message is not written.
Oh,
15 line.
okay. So, but the message, when the message will come, okay, no issues. When message will come, whenever we will call this one, right? That is not issues. Okay, I'm stopping one more time. Let's run it. this one. And come inside this. Both must match. Okay, right click.
Ravi, and
Yeah,
at that repository, on the repository class,
where at the repository we need?
on the repository class, right?
Here.
It's not given 18 line number.
No, no need, because this is the here, no need, right?
If a repository internally implement at the rate.
Hmm. Yeah, got it, right? Come on, we are getting right. Please respond.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yes,
We
yes,
are
yes.
we are getting right. We are getting now. Okay. So here what will happen now, friends? Here what will happen now? Here just what is that? Just what account number, something account number I'm putting, and here what is that amount, something I'm putting, right? And we are making that. Now in this time, this method is giving the problem. Okay. In this time, what is that? Generated JDBC exception, means our data JPA related exceptions are there, right? Internal server. Okay, no issues.
Yes, Ravi.
Related to DB or database something. I think need to check once more.
It's saying that where the model data
Data sourcing.
@data entity ID is generated a bank account. Okay, so no issues, guys. Okay, so come here. Open MySQL U, continue, connect, create one database, CSRF. Copy this one and come here. Open the property. Just that's it. Okay. So now, sorry, something you are saying, Sandeep. Right click.
ସେଇଟା ତମେ କରିଦେଲ ମେସେଜ କରିନଥିଲ କି କେତେ ମେଲ ଆସିଛି କି ନା ମୁଁ ଏଇ ଦେଖିଥିଲି ସ୍ପାମ ରେ
What is
Shakti Prasad Behera, Ravi.
Hmm?
Shakti Prasad.
Yeah, Sakti. No issues. I'll mute him. Okay. So come on the browser, refresh it. Yeah, one bank account user is saved, right? Come on. Now you want to,
Yes,
okay,
Ravi.
okay, no issue. What we need to do again, let's stop our application. Let's stop our application, right? And now here what we will do it now, let's run one more time. Right click, run our application. Now come here, http://localhost 9090, right? 9090, hit it. Then why the security is not coming? Okay, no issues. Okay, now save it. See what we have to create.
Update is there. Proper.
Yeah, Let's take create, right? Let's take create. Now again, let's run it. Open Chrome. HTTP 90, hit it. Okay, now admin, and what is that? Admin, right? Admin we took, right? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Please respond it. I'm going to give the conclusion, friends. Everyone, please active. Now here, what is that? Now see, one bank user saved, right? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Now if anybody want, right, then in this time, right, in this time, what will happen now? This save URL, right? This save URL, what is that? Our hacker is observing. Just assume that, right? Our hacker is observing now. Our hacker is observing the things, friends. Okay, our hacker is observing now this one only, right? Let's already we developed now on the Visual Studio. Let's open this one. Okay, this is the just what I'm remove everything. Okay, remove everything. Our what? Our what we given the name must be same only, right? Yeah, our hacker is observing. Then what is that? Our hacker is copied this URL. Our hacker is copied that URL. Okay, so after then what is that? After then what is that? Our hacker we can okay, right click, view source. Why the view source is not coming here? Anyone knows that?
At
Yeah,
last.
yeah, this one only, right? This one, view source, right? View source. Then what our hacker is doing? They are just inspecting that one and they are copying these things. And what is that? Same like they are creating, right? Same like they are creating and they are observing that URL. And what they are doing now? Just simple. With the same URL, what they are making now? They are making the request, right? They are making the request. So what is that? Just assume that, right? They created one form. Just assume that, right? So we made this is our application form, and by filling that form, what we are doing now, even though we implemented the security, right? So what is the problem with that now? What is the problem? This form, what the end user is doing, they are opening that form because see this is my designed form, right? This is my designed form. Come on. And whenever we will make, by clicking that, see our application bank server is application running, and what they are doing now, they just opened that and here filling that one, and what they are just amount. Okay, no issue. Admin, because session is admin, and what is that? See, bank user data is saved or not, second data also saved or not. Come on, friends.
Yes.
See, what is that? With which form now? With which form they made now, friends? With which form they made now? With this one, right? Come on, with this one only, right? See this, what is the URL? What is the URL? On the desktop only, right? On the desktop only these things is there, right? Now whenever they are making, they can able to make the request or not. Come on, see, with that form only.
Yeah, they are
Yes, Ravi.
able to make a request using a local
With their machine also, right? So
local machine
Yes, sir.
from the
yeah,
local machine.
so Spring Boot people, what is that? Implemented one concept, that is what is that? CSRF. Now, what is that? Still, what